film that came out in 2021 that is directed by Ilya Naishuller and stars Bob Odenkirk and Christopher Lloyd, and that movie is Nobody. Okay, so this movie has just started, and so far we have seen the first appearance of our main character, Hutch Mansell, who is a former government assassin otherwise known as our titular moniker, Nobody, and who is played by Bob Odenkirk. Alright, Hutch has now come to see his dad, David Mansell, who is here played by Christopher Lloyd. Man, even though he is up there in age, I always enjoy seeing Christopher Lloyd act, whether it is in the movies like here or on TV. Now he is on a bus and getting into a pretty violent fight with some intoxicated thugs. I, on the other hand, would hope to travel safely whenever I am on a bus. Whoa! Hutch is also having to shield himself and his family from a break-in in their house. Too bad he himself was later taken away from them. He at least fought back against his captors, and used a fire extinguisher to take them out and cause their car to crash, but him himself to safely get out of it. We are also seeing that luckily, his wife and children are safe and sound too. A sign of relief this must be for Hutch Mansell. What a Wonderful World by Louis Armstrong is playing in the background for just a bit. That is such a great song to listen to regardless. For a guy who is advanced in age, David Mansell was able to defend himself against some people who made an attempt on his life. Hutch Mansell is now back in his car, and we are at the same time getting Heartbreaker by Pat Benatar playing in the background, which by the way is such a rocking tune. It turns out that David Mansell, like his son, is also handy with a gun in his hand, and can also still get pretty deadly with it as well. Both father and son Mansells are doing a pretty good job of taking on some mobsters in the most violent ways possible from what we are seeing. Hutch Mansell is now emerging from this violent fight triumphant, but also injured and with a bloody face. As the end of this movie gets closer, we are seeing that Hutch and his family have made a return to everyday life and have bought a new house for themselves. Overall, Nobody is an enjoyable revenge and action-packed thriller that is extremely violent and contains guns, drugs, and cursing. Join me next time when I review Bow. I'm Flex James Flex, your one and only movie reviewing secret agent out there.